guys, welcome to the show. Back in the game. I'm Office Bloke Das.
I'm Office Bloke Mike.
I'm Office Bloke Aidan.
Right, this is a World Cup special.
It is.
Eh?
Yeah, just a few days before it now, a few days to go.
Yeah, Premier League's on hold, and reluctantly, sort of like, through gritted teeth, I'm like watching this World Cup.
Yeah.
But I'm not really, I'm not excited about it at all.
No, I'm not at all. It's just been so strange because we've just finished on the Premier League and now in a few days it's going to be the World Cup. Normally you get like a good few weeks, don't you? Month and a half.
Good build up
with pre-season, with friendlies for it and stuff like that, and getting the squad together and injuries coming back. But it's just been so hectic the last few weeks, hasn't it, with Premier League matches and with it being in Qatar, it's just, I don't know, no one seems to be up for it at all.
No.
You know, there's a few issues over there already, haven't there,
with the media,
and things like that. And you think, is that a taste of things to come? You know,
I mean, I've seen clips of fans being paraded around in England shirts, Argentina, Brazil, Germany.
Fans, aren't they?
The stage fans, they're all like people who are working in Qatar or in the surrounding areas that have been shipped in to sort of like try and drum up the atmosphere a little bit, and I can kind of understand that a little bit, but it's a little bit, as a football fan, it's a bit of a kick in the teeth.
I can to a certain extent, but I think they're sort of purporting to be like proper fans, aren't they?
Yeah.
Which, if they're just people coming in to cheer them, get the atmosphere going, you say, right, fair enough, they're trying to create a bit of an atmosphere and happy vibe and stuff like that, but it just seems a bit, just the whole lot of it seems so cynical, just in these people being as fans.
People coming through, and you've got people like Platini saying now it should never have been given to Qatar, and but he was the one that was involved in it. He was the instigator behind it all. It's too late now. Say this was 2010.
10 years ago.
They should have said it then. They changed them. Keep moving the goalposts, and even to this week, they're moving the goalposts still. Budweiser will be well pissed off as a sponsor that they're having to hide all the tents from the local people. Yeah, so they're having to hide all the Budweiser tents, put them out of sight. So they're not, there's no advertising for beers.
No, I
read a thing last night that when you go to the bar, there's a four drink maximum. And I'm like, I'm so happy I'm not going.
Hey, could you imagine?
What
do you do after the first hour then?
Hour? Hey? First 30 minutes, you'd be like, right, I guess I'm going to the ground, sober. But it's, I don't know. But anyway, let's talk about the football. Let's not get into
It's difficult not to get into it, but I'm sure over the coming weeks we'll touch on it again.
We will.
I don't have any choice.
We're going to do a regular weekly or bi-weekly. I don't know if I'm often where I have to do this. We'll see how it goes. Yeah.
See how which matches are played when and
World Cup special. First of all, let's touch on. Should we touch on Group B first, which is England, Iran,
I think we should.
USA and Wales.
Yeah.
What do you reckon? Who do you think's coming out of that group? Top two come out of each group, obviously.
Yeah.
8 groups, so 16 in the last 16. Then
Group B, it's unlikely to be Iran, I would say. England got to come out of it. I would guess probably Wales, but I'm not sure how good US are at the moment, I must admit.
I wouldn't rule out Iran.
I was going to say I'm leaning towards Iran finishing second.
Oh, really?
I think they'll finish third, but
who do you think's going to win the group?
England, USA, Iran, Wales for me.
I kind of agree with that. I think it'd be England, USA, Iran, Wales.
Really?
So, yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Wow.
I think Iran could be a surprise team in that group.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, they're not that bad.
They've got a good striker, at least 100%. Taremi up from Porto.
Correct.
Yeah.
Right, so they've got nowadays. I mean, when you look at football nowadays on a global scale, it's very rare now you get a bad team. You can pick some of the easy ones out, like
Qatar.
the UAE or Qatar, or all the Middle Eastern teams. It's not really. When you look at the Middle East, you don't really. When you think football, you never really think the Middle East.
No, not at all.
Tell me a top Middle Eastern player that's ever come out of the Middle East that you think, wow, he's really good.
Yeah, not a lot.
I can't think of a Middle Eastern player that's played in the Premier League.
I'm sure there was, but I can't think of any off the top of my head.
I can't think of any that sort of like springs to mind.
I can't.
And when I say the Middle East, I'm talking like the UAE, Saudi.
Yeah, of course. You're getting some a bit closer, like the North Africa.
Not North Africa.
Some that are getting close to it.
Not North Africa. Yeah. But I'm going. Yeah, I mean England's team. I mean we got the only problem I've got with England is the manager. And how he has no. He said the other day, we want to test ourselves. You're not testing yourselves. The World Cup. Yeah. This is the pinnacle of football.
Yeah.
You're not testing yourself. You're there to win it, man.
Absolutely.
That's how not much of a yes man he is, and that's what drives me insane. It's like, for me, he's so safe. He's the sort of person that, he wears pajamas at night. right, in his house, and
The
you know,
button-up
I
ones.
reckon he's got ones like with slippers.
I reckon he still wears a waistcoat.
Yeah, probably a waistcoat. He just for me, he's so safe as like safe can be. You don't want to make any kind of gamble. For me, I mean, you look at players I think probably would have thrived under another manager in the England team that are not going. Sancho being one.
Yeah,
I think he offers a threat, but instead he opts in for his safe bets. Dyer, right?
Yeah.
Or I'd say something else today. He's definitely been told not to take Ivan Toney.
Because of the,
Ivan Toney's getting banned for a long
he
time.
looks like he's in a bit of trouble there.
He's in a lot of trouble.
Innocent until proven guilty, so we can't say
No,
too
they
much
charged
about
him.
it. No, charged him, but that charge
It's been going on for
being found
ages,
guilty,
this.
but it doesn't look good. Put it that way.
292 counts, is it?
232.
I saw
232?
200 and something, yeah.
Yeah, and Joey Barton got 18 months ban for, was it 10?
Oh, really?
10 counts. So he's definitely been told, do not
I
take
think
him.
he had the heads up,
He's
didn't
not,
he?
he's not available.
Yeah.
So because it's because we were all saying he's not 2 goals in against City, and we should have thought about this
This
before.
came out the blue. This came to me. I'd
It
never
was already a couple of weeks ago. It was in the
Really?
newspaper a couple of
Right,
weeks
not
ago,
heard
yeah.
about
So-
it. So.
But anyway, I just think he's such a safe, like a boring
Like I
manager.
said to you before, he's like a corporate manager, isn't he?
He is,
He's like from
yeah.
the corporate world, isn't he? You know, a bit of a yes man.
And you'll see that teams of old. I mean, it's always. I mean, I know there's how many teams have won the World Cup? Is it 7 now? Is it 6 or 7? They've won the World Cup.
Something like that. Yeah.
And you know the teams are going to. France took a chance with Didier Deschamps a few years back, and when they took the chance and played forward thinking, people like Pogba had a great World Cup.
Yeah.
You know, and they come through, and I know they had people like Mbappe playing in the team and stuff, but they took the chance of using that forward threat and not being boring. England are just going to drill
Play
out
to your strengths,
1-0,
yeah.
0-0. That's what it's going to be, 1-0, 0-0.
Play to your strengths, but I think our strength is going forward more if they play the right players and play enough of them.
Grealish, Foden, Mount, Kane, Wilson,
Rashford,
Sterling,
behind
Bellingham.
He
We only need Bellingham to sit and hold. That's all we need. He proved it on a global scale, Bellingham. He does it for Borussia Dortmund. He's done it in the Champions League against some of the top players, and he shines.
Yeah.
All we need is Bellingham just to sit there. And if Bellingham gets injured, we've got a couple of people that can come in and fill that role.
Yeah, absolutely.
Right? With Declan Rice,
I think
maybe,
Rice can do that,
or even
Phillips can do it.
Phillips can do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
And just that's a substitution you make. You don't have to have Rice and Bellingham.
Just be positive. Be positive.
You just need one, especially against Iran. He'll probably play Rice, Bellingham, and Phillips. And Phillips in a holding role. In a holding role, five at the back, 3 in the middle, and then someone in front who's a bit more creative, and then Harry Kane.
Yeah.
Right? Because you know Harry Kane's first on the list no matter what.
Yeah.
Even if Harry Kane's got a broken leg, he'll probably still put him in. Right?
Yeah.
Because and Eric Dyer. How's Eric Dyer got in the team?
Oh, I know, yeah. But I mean, to be fair, striker-wise, I mean, there's no one above Kane that's English at the moment in a striker role, I don't think, was there?
No, you're
better
right.
anyway.
100% right.
But I know what you mean. He does tend to pick him no matter what, even if he's off form. You know, if he's not playing well, you know, it doesn't seem to matter. He'll pick him every single time.
I just like to see, you know, when you look at centre halves going, you know, I mean, I know you can pick out Maguire. This is what bothers me as well with Southgate. He says, I'm only going to pick players that are playing, right? So straight away he's picked Maguire, not playing.
Yeah.
He's picked
Calvin
Phillips, not playing. Right, been injured, made out of Weetabix. Kyle Walker, not fit. He's saying, I don't think I'm going to be fit to play the first game against Iran.
I think, isn't he? So
that's okay because we've got the kid from Newcastle, Trippier.
Yeah,
just sort of like getting there.
Decent player. Yeah.
So I'd rather Trippier. I think Trippier gets in over Walker at the moment.
Yeah.
Don't know.
But James said he might be fit for like later matches, didn't he? But obviously he's not fit because of Reece James.
Yeah.
But he's sort of like cut him off. I think he's gambling on 1 or 2 that have been injured, but maybe there's a certain amount you can only do it with. But he's still doing it when he said, you know.
But he picks up players. He's totally ignored. Is it Tomori that plays for Roma?
Yeah.
Totally ignored him. AC Milan, sorry. Totally ignored him. He's having a great season. Strong, good stats, everything.
Yeah.
Totally ignored him. And I'm one of them where it's just like, you know what? England, I'll get pumped when the games start.
Yeah.
I'll get proper pumped up. And then all my hopes are dashed again.
They will be.
And then I'll start moaning again for another 3 years. Well, 2 years until the Euros come round.
You know better than me about Iran, so that might be a tougher game than I thought. But
I still think Iran will be a tough game. I think they're all going to be tough games. Wales obviously got the passion to play us. I don't think they've got the players to sort of compete. They'll try and get physical with us, Wales.
Of course they will, yeah.
USA have got some very, very good players. Adams, is it Adamson? Is his name from Leeds? Aronson.
Yeah. I don't think there's a great deal possibly between everyone. I think England are the best in that group, but the other 3 maybe there's not a massive amount between. So
I think USA stand above the other two as well, in my opinion.
do you think so? Yeah.
People
you
like
probably know about
Pulisic,
more US team.
Zach Steffen in there.
Yeah.
Zach Steffen didn't get picked.
Oh, he didn't?
No. He
Really?
wasn't even one of the three
He
keepers.
was their keeper then?
That Arsenal keeper, Turner.
Oh, so he's American?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Right.
But he's not even playing Turner. At least Steffen's playing for Middlesbrough.
Turner, he plays he's been playing Europa League and stuff.
Wow. I'm surprised at that.
And he didn't start. He only didn't start playing football till he was 16.
Where does Claudio Reyna's kid play? I know he's at
Borussia
Dortmund.
Dortmund,
I know, but
Giovanni
is he?
Like an attacking midfielder.
Is he playing? Is he American?
Yeah.
Yeah. So has he been picked?
Yeah.
Yeah. So they've got some decent players.
Yeah.
USA.
Yeah.
I've not looked at the squad, but they've got a couple from Leeds.
Tyler Adams as well.
Tyler Adams, that's the one I was thinking of. Adams,
Right.
Adams,
Yeah, fair enough.
Aronson,
Yeah.
Pulisic, like I say,
Yeah.
and there's Reyna.
There won't be much in it, like I say. I don't
Alexi
think.
Lalas.
It's just off the top of my head, I just think.
Does Alexi Lalas still play?
No, well, maybe. Tim Howard.
Tim Howard, yeah.
I just think England. I just think Wales have probably just got a bit too much experience for the others. Maybe I don't know.
I'll be definitely supporting England, obviously, throughout the tournament.
Yeah.
I probably my second team, when I'm following, is always Germany.
Yeah,
I've got to go with Germany, no matter
Yeah.
what. But let's move on to the other groups. Let's go in Group A. We'll start with Group A. After the England group, Qatar, Ecuador, Senegal, Netherlands. Right, let's move on to Group C.
You've got to say
I
Senegal.
think that's just in reverse.
Senegal, Netherlands. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
I
think
think
you're right.
that absolutely spot on. It's
I've got,
got to be.
Ecuador have got a few decent players. He's got.
Go on, name two.
Well, they've got one. Well, they've got one that plays for Brighton.
Valencia.
Yeah. They've got one that plays for Brighton. I think they've got two that plays for Brighton. I think Ecuador have two players that play for Brighton.
I think I recognise it. Someone
Yeah.
that plays for Brighton from Ecuador for some reason.
I think there's either two, maybe even three,
Yeah.
that play for Brighton.
Really?
I know there used to be like Jose Izquierdo, but he used to play for Brighton from Ecuador. But he don't play
There's a
there
few
anymore.
Ecuadorians in the Premier League, I think. Yeah.
Yeah. Right.
But I wouldn't rule out Ecuador because they're a footballing nation as well.
No.
I'll still back them to finish third though.
I'd
Yeah, I
I'd
just
probably
think
still
Senegal
go
would
with
be a bit
Netherlands.
too strong,
Yeah.
and Netherlands with the
Yeah,
players got, they
Netherlands,
should be okay as long as
Netherlands
they
should
keep
be one of the favourites to progress and go far in the tournament.
as long as they keep harmony in the camp, because we know over the years that's been
The
one of their
bottlers, aren't
problems.
they? Bottle merchants.
And they always blame each other, I think, don't they? I think it's been a big thing in the dressing room over the years. So Group C.
So I'm going with that. Group C: Argentina, Saudi, Mexico, Poland.
Well, you say
Argentina
Argentina's got to be winning it.
But another
I think it'll be a close second between Mexico and Poland.
Yeah, Saudi
Don't
Arabia.
know much about Saudi Arabia, but you've got to say Mexico, Poland. I mean, is the weather going to make a difference? Because aren't they supposed to be air conditioned? Because otherwise, you might say Mexico might be a bit more.
Saudi Arabia
used to
might be
it,
a
but-
bit more.
Yeah,
Maybe,
yeah.
But
But
then again,
travel for Saudi Arabia.
But then again, you look at
drive.
Mexican players. I mean, probably a lot of them are playing in
I
Europe.
would back
so-
Mexico to finish second there.
I'm going to go with Argentina.
I think
You've got
Poland with
Lewandowski.
Lewandowski,
Yeah.
you've always got a chance. That's why I'm thinking Wales. You've always got a chance of these top class players.
Bednarek people, aren't they Polish? Bednarek?
Might be. Yeah,
maybe.
Mike Cash?
Mike Cash.
yeah. Is he getting in the squad though?
Yeah,
I
he
would
will
think-
do.
I would
You
have
would
thought
have
so.
so, yeah.
Right. Decent team.
Yeah.
Very good team. in
Mexico's
fact,
got
so-
a great team though as well.
I think Mexico are a bit hit and miss.
Mexico is such a footballing country as
Oh,
well.
big time.
Yeah,
big time.
massively. But it's
I
on
mean,
the
I
day.
remember Mexico '86. Was it '86 Mexico? It was one.
Yeah.
And it was a bit young for you, but I remember players they
Bit
had there.
young for me.
But some of the players they had there. Remember, was it Hugo Sanchez?
Yeah,
people like that.
Big player he was, wasn't he?
Yeah, they were fantastic.
Yeah,
Mexico.
big star.
They were great as
Curly hair up front.
Yeah. But I wouldn't. I'm trying to think of who plays for Mexico that I can think of. Probably.
Irving Lozano,
What about the forward for Wolves? Has he been picked?
Jimenez.
Jimenez.
Yeah, probably would have
Not
done.
sure.
I reckon so.
But I'm going Argentina. I'm going to go Argentina, Mexico to qualify there.
Yeah, same.
Yeah.
I'm going to go Argentina, Poland.
Ooh.
I just think Poland might be I think
Yeah.
defensively they might be a bit too good, but won't be much in it again.
Yeah.
That's for sure.
Group D: France, Australia, Denmark, Tunisia.
It should be straightforward, you think?
A quick note on Tunisia. I was playing in a tournament in Dubai once. Seven-sided Dubai Sevens football. I was playing in the tournament. We thought we were going to win it. We had a really good team.
Yeah.
And then we come up against this team, and they're all older guys. And I've noticed they had the Tunisian flag pinned on the fence where we were playing.
Yeah.
And I thought, these are Tunisian guys, and they were knocking the ball around a little bit in practice. And I was watching, and I was thinking, they look quite decent. These.
Yeah.
Anyway, we got fucking leathered. We got smashed something like 9-2. And I was made to look a right dickhead in the midfield. I was miles away. I was turning, guy gone. And I was like, God, I think I got a yellow card in the game because I was so slow at like pulling people down. Turns out 3 of them played in the World Cup.
Talk about ringers.
Yeah, I know. Yeah. So I was like, I'll give it you then. No, I'll give it you. This is a level you've come to, eh?
Drag them down.
Yeah. So for that one, I'm going to go with France Denmark.
You know what,
Can't argue with that.
I'm going to go Denmark France.
Denmark France.
Yeah.
Denmark have got, again, another decent set of players. They'll be up for it.
They never get really turned over, Denmark, do they? They're always
Solid at the back.
fairly solid, so that's why I just think France got too much up front.
I don't know if Qatar still plays people like that, or whether he's too old now.
Yeah, I don't know enough about the Australian team. Australia will put a shift in. You know, they'll have some decent players there, I'm sure, but
the only one I can think
don't know a lot of them.
The only Australian I can think of that plays, what was his name that played for
Aaron
Huddersfield?
Moy.
Yeah, Aaron Moy.
Yeah,
That's the only one I can think of. I don't even know if he still plays.
yeah, true.
Australia just don't spring out names for me for any players that I can think of.
Yeah, I'm going France, Denmark, Australia, Tunisia.
France are going to be a favourite for the
Don't know
tournament.
about Tunisia.
Yeah, I think so.
Who have they got in the midfield?
Pogba.
He's
He's
injured.
isn't he? You can still, he's probably still got.
Yeah,
everyone in
that's their
midfield.
problem though.
Andrew
Kante
Rabiot.
injured. Rabiot.
He's a decent player.
Yeah.
I'm just they've not been linked as favourites because of how many injuries they've got. That's all
I can't think who's French now in midfield. My mind's gone blank.
Yeah,
Isn't
exactly.
Nkunku French?
Got injured in training.
Oh, he did. Wow. Well, that might be the downfall for him.
That's why they're not picked
Yeah.
as favourites.
But again, he's still got Mbappe.
Right, okay.
Yeah, you've got
Still got
Mbappe.
some
Is
decent
Benzema
players.
now allowed to
Has
play?
Mbappe picked the team?
He's probably manager as well, is he? I don't know.
Is Mbappe on 500 grand a day in the World Cup as well?
But with him and Benzema, they've always got a chance to think again.
I'm not sure Benzema's banned.
I saw that he's been allowed to play for the squad again. But
I thought I'd seen a picture of him over there with the squad, so I just assumed he was
He had some kind of like issue hanging over him.
Yeah,
was it kidnapping or blackmail?
It was blackmail against Valbuena.
Valbuena, yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right, okay.
But they've got Lloris in net, I guess, who's to me is like hit and miss.
He's a shot stopper for me, but I think he's prone to an error.
Who's their defence?
Probably have Varane.
Oh,
Is
yeah,
he injured?
Varane, yeah.
Injured.
Varane's coming back from injury. I
Has
think
he?
he's actually
gone. Yeah, I think he's
hasn't
gone.
he?
Yeah.
Like Kimpembe.
Yeah, Kimpembe's good. I like him.
You got the guy in midfield.
Could have had Laporte.
His name.
Verratti.
No,
he's
it's
Italian,
Italian.
isn't he?
Completely escapes the place for Real Madrid.
Chouameni.
Not Tchouameni, the other guy.
He might play, to be fair.
How annoying. He's a young lad, he's only about 19, isn't he?
Camavinga.
Camavinga, yeah. He's a good player, really good
Is he
player.
French?
Yeah.
Anyway, I'm going to go with that. I'm going to go with France Denmark. 1-2.
I think
Australia,
I
Tunisia bottom of the group.
Yeah.
I think
Or even
Australia
Australia
bottom of the group.
Yeah, Australia might be bottom.
Yeah.
Group E, Spain, Costa Rica. This is where I love it now.
Costa Rica.
You get into proper teams like Costa Rica.
Yeah.
Spain and Germany in the same group. That's tasty.
It is
In
indeed.
Japan, you can't rule Costa Rica out. Does Paulo One Chop still play?
Remember when we had Costa Rica in our group and no one thought they were going to do well and they finished top of the group and beat everyone?
I got them in the sweep last year.
Yeah.
Well, not last year, last World Cup. We did a sweep in the office and I picked 2 teams. I think there was one left and I said I'll take it. Then I had 1 spot left, so I had 2. I had Costa Rica and Saudi Arabia.
Yeah,
I just threw it in the bin. I was like, shit, moaning me arse off.
Yeah, not surprised.
Well, but that's going to be a tough one to call, that group. That's the group of death, I think.
It could be difficult. I mean, in a way, you can't look past Germany and Spain, can you?
Well, Japan are decent.
There's going to be a group where not the 2 favourites go through.
Yeah.
And that could be one of them. That could be one
I
where
think
you Costa Rica or Japan
I
might
think
do
Spain
something.
get that group.
I think Germany get it.
I think Spain get it.
I think Spain might struggle to get through.
I think I'd have to go for Germany.
Same. Germany's solid.
They're
at
so
World Cups.
consistent at World Cups
Are
in
they?
general.
Yeah.
They didn't even get past the group stage last
No,
time.
I know, but they're solid at World Cups normally. But you got Hansa Flick back, our old
Yeah.
mate Hansa. He's going to come back in, and he's a serious manager.
Who's
He
Spain's
knows it.
main striker now? That always concerns me with Spain.
Probably
Is it Morata still?
still, yeah. And then
That's
what's
what-
the kid from City who we sold? The winger,
Ferran Torres.
Ferran Torres.
Ah, right, okay.
Yeah.
I thought it was Argentinian for some reason.
No, Torres is Spanish.
Right, okay.
There's another one as well, and they got. What's it Spanish?
Inaki Williams maybe up front. I don't know if he plays for Spain.
What's the kid from Barcelona called? Is he Spanish?
Ansu Fati.
Yeah, that's
yeah,
it.
he is.
Spanish. Yeah,
Yeah,
he'd be
good player.
playing.
Yeah, good player.
Yeah.
Very good.
I wasn't sure if he was Spanish or not.
That's what
Plus,
always-
we've got the guy from Wolves that gels himself up.
Oh yeah,
You know what I mean? No,
not him. It's
Adama Traore.
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 Yeah.
Sorry,
Yeah.
Traore. Yeah.
Good job you're here. We never remember
Getting
anyone's
more on
name.
today.
Yeah. But I wouldn't rule out Japan, and Costa Rica are going to give everyone a tough game.
I think I'd rule out Japan.
Ooh, I'm not sure, mate. I'm gonna go Germany, Japan, Spain, Costa Rica.
Controversial. I can't see past Germany winning that group, and I'll go for Spain, Costa Rica, Japan.
I think it'll be.
Yeah.
What you think? I reckon it'll be Spain then Germany, both tied on like goal difference. I think Spain will do it on goal difference.
You think they'll draw against each other?
Yeah, and then I think Costa Rica will beat Japan and finish third.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay.
Belgium, Canada, Morocco, Croatia.
That's quite a tough group.
Is it?
Yeah.
Croatia can be a
Croatia
difficult team.
Morocco are a very good team, and Canada. I'm
Not sure
Morocco.
about Canada at all.
what's wrong?
They've only got like 2 players that can play.
I mean, you got to say
Morocco are a great team.
Belgium have got to win.
Who plays for Morocco?
Hakimi,
Yeah.
at right back. But
Canada, you can't. But you keep going to one player. Like Canada have got what's his name? Davis.
Yeah, but Morocco would we can see. Wait, you just said Japan will finish above Spain.
I think Croatia are one of them teams where I think they've had the day, and I think their generation, they're golden. I can see edge. Yeah, that's exactly why they'll finish bottom, right? Croatia have had the day for me. I think the team they had a golden era where there was a good solid bunch of players who were very, very good, world class.
Modric still playing for him?
Modric will probably still play, but to me he's a little bit old now.
Oh, he is, but
he's still playing at the top of the game.
Still playing at the top of the
I
game.
just think at group stage they've got so much experience where I think that can count against Morocco and Canada. I just think they'll be
my only downside with this, mate, is when you talk about Modric, he's 36, 37?
Round about, yeah, not sure exactly.
So you're playing against some of the world's top players. Not every game's going to be physical and hard. Plus you're playing in temperatures that are quite high.
Yeah,
and I know he plays in Spain. I get that.
Yeah,
but he's not. When I've seen him play, he looks like he burns out after 70 minutes. And he's their main man for Croatia. And I just don't think that Croatia will have enough legs. I'm going to go in that group with Belgium are going to win that group easy. I think they're going to beat every team that's in there. But again, another team that are bottlers.
But do Belgium actually have a good team?
I think they're not bad.
Yeah.
Who have they got in defence?
Well, the keeper plays for Real Madrid, doesn't he?
Yeah.
What's his name? He used to play for Chelsea.
Thibaut Courtois.
Courtois.
And then who have you got in defence, really?
Vertonghen.
Yeah, but
Alderweireld.
Yeah, that'll be.
I don't know who they got in defence.
Yeah,
probably Lukaku.
That'll probably be their centre back partnership.
It will.
Alderweireld and Vertonghen. Yeah.
Will it?
Well, one plays for Antwerp, and the other one plays for
somewhere in Saudi Arabia or something.
I don't know.
I think he plays for like Al Hilal.
That's they've not got any other like they've got Jason Denayer.
But they've got Kevin De Bruyne.
Yeah, and then
the Hazard.
Eden Hazard,
his brother.
Thorgan Hazard.
Yeah. If you've got 2 or 3 class players, you've always got a chance. Certainly getting through the group stage. If you've got like De Bruyne there.
But I don't think Belgium will get past the round of 16.
No, I wouldn't rule Belgium out.
Maybe not. Witsel as well.
Because if they go through as well, they're playing either Spain or Germany.
Is that where it works?
Okay.
Yeah. So if we go through, we'll be playing either Netherlands or Senegal, for example.
Oh, right. Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Fair enough.
So Group A plays. Winning a Group A plays B in Group B.
Yeah.
I'd still go for Belgium winning it.
Yeah, same.
Maybe I'm just going for the names with Croatia second, but
Canada I think will struggle.
I don't know.
I'm going to go.
I think the other teams.
I don't know. It's tough on a call, but I'd probably go with Croatia second as well.
Yeah.
Just because I don't think Morocco and Canada have got enough.
I think Morocco will finish above Canada there.
Yeah, I think you're right. Yeah.
Yeah, I'll go with that.
Group G: Brazil, Serbia, Switzerland, Cameroon.
We've got an outright winner there.
Well, we've got a winner.
What, Switzerland?
Cameroon.
Yeah. Who plays for Cameroon?
Samuel Eto'o.
Where's Mane from?
Senegal, yeah.
Did they not make it?
Yeah, they're in Group A.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I think.
Where's Choupo-Moting from?
Cameroon.
Yes.
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, easy.
Choupo-Moting.
I mean, Brazil, you can't look past them to win the group.
No,
I don't think. No, to be fair,
Brazil are going to be one of the favourites for the tournament.
Serbia always a difficult team, but I think Switzerland can be a decent team.
I think Switzerland will finish second.
Switzerland,
Cameroon and Serbia.
Steady.
Yeah,
they just know what they've got balanced. They're well balanced.
They've got bigger Kanji at the back. You're not conceding no goals with a bigger Kanji at the back.
Kanji. Oh yeah. Kanji plays Switzerland, I forgot about that.
A bit sort of robotic, aren't they? They're sort of pretty, like I say, steady, aren't they? And,
again, if they get through, they're not going to go much further, I don't think. That'll be the end.
I mean, you say that against, like, it's football, though. You play that against Euros. They beat France in the Euros after they went through.
Yeah, but they're probably going to play either Portugal or Uruguay in the next group. next stage. Or I mean that could be a group of death as well, the following group. But I think Brazil looks solid for that. On that one. I'm going to go Brazil, Cameroon. I'm
going to go Brazil,
Serbia, Switzerland.
I'm going to go Brazil, Switzerland, Cameroon, Serbia.
Cameroon, I love teams from Africa when they come in because they have just such a flavour.
I love the celebrations.
You know, it's things. But I remember when we played Cameroon in was it Italia '90 when they had Roger Miller, and he was dancing around the corner flying. They almost knocked us out. They were close to knocking us out. Yeah, if you remember.
You remember when Ghana almost knocked out Uruguay? Luis Suarez. So, that wasn't the quarter or semi-finals.
I think it was the quarter.
I think some teams like that are sometimes underestimated by bigger teams, and they look at the name and they think not that good, but then you look through the things and you think actually a couple of these players are pretty decent. You know, they might play sprinkling of in the Premier League or in the Italian league.
There's no real bad teams. There's no real bad teams at the moment. We're still all right there, Soph.
Yes, yeah. All right, yeah.
But there's no bad teams in the World Cup. No, they've gone through apart from Qatar and Saudi. Who were proper shit.
But at the same time, Saudi actually had to qualify. I mean, I know the competition over there is not the greatest to get into. The
I could put people in our office, right, and we'll beat Saudi Arabia. Mind you, I said that about Tunisia, we didn't beat them.
There you go, then.
And then the final group, Group H: Portugal, Ghana, Uruguay, Korea.
That's
another group of death for me.
I think it is,
because you've got.
You'd normally say Portugal, but I don't think they're as good as they were 4 years ago.
No, but they've got some top.
I think Portugal.
Got some. Yeah,
I think Portugal's got one of the best squads.
Cancelo, Bernardo.
Ruben Diaz.
Yeah, Ruben Diaz. João Felix.
Diogo Dalot.
Ronaldo.
Bruno Fernandes. Cristiano Ronaldo.
Yeah. All right. Since you put it like that.
They've got one of the best teams.
The keeper's not bad neither. He's probably the ex-Wolves keeper, right?
Jose Sa, he's still the Wolves keeper.
João Montinho.
Yeah, I'm just thinking
if he went to the World Cup.
Or are you talking about Rui Patricio?
Yeah, Rui
Do you think they'll all be
Ruben Neves?
Neves. Yeah, they've got Portugal.
Mate, I tell you, Portugal have one of the best teams.
They're going to be close.
Do you not think after the Portugal Ronaldo interview, that's not put a bit of a spanner in the works?
I just saw this morning that he's
I think
out
a
of
few
training.
players aren't quite happy with that with Portugal. It's just taking the shine off their preparations and their.
Yeah, with the Ronaldo thing, we will touch on it. I know you don't want to touch on it, but I think we should, because I think I saw a couple of incidents where Ronaldo's gone over to Cancelo on the training pitch, where I think they're in Portugal at the time.
Yeah,
still before they left. I don't even know if they've left yet, but I'm assuming they have. And he's grabbed Cancelo like this, and Cancelo's just been really rude with him.
Yeah,
and I know Cancelo can be a bit moody, let's say, but you just give him the proper cold shoulder.
Yeah.
And then a scene in the changing room, he came in and went to shake Fernandez's hands, and Fernandez given him a bit of a cold shoulder.
Well, that's the thing with that.
That's just the media trying to make you think, though.
Could be.
Those are the things that was alluded to.
You can't just see a 2-second clip off a 3-hour training session.
You're right, but he's gone over to Cancelo and said something, and Cancelo's given the proper cold shoulder. And there was another incident as well. I think it was with Dalot. As well, when they're in the gym.
Yeah, I didn't see that. To be fair.
And he said something to Dalot, and Dalot sort of gave him the brush off as well. But it's one of them where
in the interview he's praising Dalot quite a lot though.
The screen's gone off there. Might we just press the what's it one?
The button
on the remote. Just press the middle button. Yeah, there you go. But so it could have an effect. You're right.
Plus he's not actually playing well at the moment.
No,
he's not scoring. And he's their main man.
They've got an experienced manager.
Yeah, but they can't drop him. If you drop him from the World Cup squad or from the team, then all hell could break loose. Yeah, that is the problem. You know,
it's whether the team.
But I get with the rest of the players. Yeah, got got some great players. But
the team could rally round and sort of say he ain't playing.
Yeah, maybe. But that's the only thing I was alluding to that might scupper their chances slightly.
I know. If we're playing if we're in a team and people have come in moaning. I've had it before in dressing rooms when I was a manager or when I was a player. You always get that one that comes in. He's like, I should be playing. I should be. Just shut the fuck up. Man.
Yeah.
Right. And if he carries on giving it, then we just sort it out between the players between themselves, don't they?
Yeah. Absolutely.
Yeah. But I won't rule out any. That's a tough team to call. Uruguay have got some very, very good players.
I was going to say Uruguay is a bit of an underdog for me.
Yeah.
They've got some of the best players. Like Valverde's one of the best midfielders in the world at the moment.
They've got what's up front from Liverpool, haven't they?
Darwin Núñez.
And Diaz, is he?
Diaz is Colombia.
Oh, Colombian, is he? Darwin
Núñez. I'm surprised Colombia's not there.
Yeah, well.
Colombia's always there.
You had the issue with the player that signed. That was one of the. Was that South American team? Was that Ecuador?
What?
They had a player that signed I think did he change nationalities or something like that, or it was something to do with his registration for the company. For the country, and he was being investigated, and he almost got thrown out of the World Cup. I can't remember which team it was. I want to say, it was Ecuador.
Right. Okay.
Nothing else springs out to me who it could have been.
Yeah.
But I don't know if he played for another country or something happened. But even when you look at South America, there, it's not really.
You're missing some big names, aren't you?
Yeah.
Chile. No Chile.
Paraguay.
Paraguay. Yeah.
But with that, I'm going to go for that group. I'm going to go. That's a real tough group to call.
It is. There's some good teams there.
Yeah.
A few,
I'm going to go Uruguay. I'm going to go Portugal, Uruguay from that group for me.
Yeah.
But I think teams like Ghana will give Portugal a bit of a shoe-in. I think they'll go proper physical with them.
Ghana are a good team.
And you can't rule out South Korea either. You know, Son,
decent players, pretty technical team, and you just never know. That's why it's so hard to call this group.
So
it really is.
Based on that, who you going with to win the World Cup?
To win it
straight off the bat.
Oh wow.
Okay, I'll go with only one team because I've kind of got two stuck in my head.
You've got to go one team at the moment, and we'll play it as we go further on in the. We'll carry on as we go further on.
Brazil.
You're going Brazil.
I think if I had to pick any, I think I'd probably go for Germany. They're just so experienced.
Sophie, do you want a quick guess? Who do you think's going to win the World Cup?
I'm going to go for Argentina.
That's who I was going to say. Argentina.
Fair enough.
I'm going with Argentina. Got a very, very strong squad. Got some very, very talented players. When you look at it, I don't know who the defence is going to be, but Otamendi, yeah, probably.
And Lisandro Martinez.
Yeah. So you've got some. Well, I tell you what, if Otamendi and Martinez are playing,
that is what it will be.
Back line's about that big. You know what I mean? They're both midgets as far as centre halves go.
Yeah.
You know.
Who's your underdog for the tournament? Like, who do you think is going to be your best that you don't expect to?
Maybe get to the semis or something.
Yeah, I'm going to say the underdog's going to be England.
Nah, it can't be. Because if we get to the quarterfinals, that's not like. I don't think that's.
We're bottle merchants, mate. He'll come back with every excuse you can think of.
But if you're talking about an underdog for England, we're going to have to at least win it.
Okay, all right then. An underdog for the tournament. I'm going to go with. Depends if money's involved, because then it could be Qatar, won't it? Qatar's probably paid everyone.
Yeah.
Let's win. I'm going to go with Uruguay.
Okay.
Serbia for me for an underdog.
Serbia.
Yeah, because I did say Group G. I was putting them second behind Brazil to go through there. We're watching that group. Apart from Brazil, it's so difficult to pick.
I'm going to go with Mexico to go through Group C and then to beat France in the round of 16.
Yeah, I know Mexico and USA always go. What's it?
Yeah.
That'd be good. Imagine Mexico beating France.
It's difficult to see. Sometimes you need to know who you're going to play next in the next round and where you think people are going to. Then you can plot a route for a team. Kind of think. Actually, I think they could do that because
you look at you got to try and map it. I don't know what happens after the next round.
So I saw it was like impossible that if Argentina and Portugal both win the league, both win their group, it's impossible for them to meet in the final.
Yeah. Oh really?
Yeah.
So they have to meet before the final.
Yeah, they'll meet in the semis.
Right.
So another week or so, when all our teams have been knocked out, we'll reappraise that and we'll get another favourite, another underdog.
Yeah. So if we get to the quarterfinals, we'll probably be playing Argentina or France.
Right.
In the quarterfinals.
Right. But based on your group predictions, Denmark wins that group. You said.
Yeah.
So that means Mexico. If Mexico finish second, they'll be facing Denmark.
Yeah, and then it'll be Mexico beat Denmark, and then Mexico will be in the semi-finals.
Yeah.
It's going to be interesting.
Quarterfinal.
Yeah.
No, because they'll beat
16. Yeah, 8 is a quarterfinal.
Oh yeah.
Four teams is a semi.
I know that, mate. You sound like I'm a retard.
Anyway. That's it for the start of the
year.
We will analyse certain games and certain groups when we're playing.
Yeah, definitely.
On the other channel, on the Office Blokes, we will be doing a live watch along with the England USA game. So tune into the Office Blokes for that.
Coming a week on Friday.
Yeah. Week on Friday.
Yeah, isn't it?
So it starts this weekend. The World Cup kicks off this weekend with Qatar and Ecuador. Yeah. That's a great game to kickstart the tournament.
It's a biggie.
Yeah. I'm sure there's millions of Ecuador fans and already there that look like they're from Southeast Asia, or Indian subcontinent sort of thing. So keep your eye out for that. That's about it, right? Yeah, good. So yeah, join us on the next one. We'll keep doing these. We'll keep your eye out for them. Subscribe, like, and subscribe so you get the notes, and put the bell on. Then you get the notifications for the World Cup specials that come out, and let's see how we get on.
Yeah.
So catch you on the next one. Cheers.